Among other strikes, we're expecting more from ambulance services. And the government says it's partly because ambulance workers won't promise a national minimum cover that the new law is needed. But this ambulance technician and union rep says there's a much better way to fix the problem.
You don't need to change it. Come to the table, talk. If you don't talk to us, we can't sort out the issues. Bullying is not accepted in the workplace. Why should it be accepted in the whole of the country?
Just explain it more to me, why you think it's bullying.
So I have got a legal right to take industrial action. The unions go through the full details and serving notice, and we don't come to that lightly. And then all of a sudden, because the government's not getting its way, it wants to change the law.
Under the law, mandatory minimum safety levels set by government would have to be provided for fire, ambulance and rail services on strike days. In other areas, such as education and health, the government would only set minimum levels if they couldn't reach agreement with unions. Employers could use injunctions to stop strikes or sue unions for damages if a minimum service is not provided. And staff could be sacked if they refuse to provide that minimum service.
Whilst we absolutely believe in the right to strike, we're duty-bound. We're duty-bound to protect the lives and the livelihoods of the British people.
But employment lawyers say that workers who are put on notice to provide that minimum service could face dismissal if they don't comply.
The legislation doesn't prevent workers going on strike. It's aimed to provide a minimum level of service on those strike days. So the majority of workers will still be able to go on strike, but it's that minority that this will really impact.
Who could be quite vulnerable if that law is changed in that way.
Absolutely, yeah.
This almost certainly won't become law in time to be applied in this current round of strikes. But bringing it to Parliament now has not made talks any easier. Andy Bell, 5 News.